Hello sim racers, and welcome to a new pit lane sim racing video. Today we're checking out the F2 2020 cars in F1 2020. Try saying that fast 3 times. Codemasters have just released this new content for F1 2020, and we've got all the cars, teams, liveries, personnel from the F2 2020 season. And this is the content I've been waiting for. So I have only just picked up the main title itself, because I wanted to wait until Codemasters had actually got this content out and it was released. Because although I love F1, been watching it for more years and I care to remember, when I come to racing things myself, I actually prefer the lower category cars. Less in the way of management and buttons and tweaking and fiddling. I can just, once I get off the line, I can get stuck in and get racing. It's a lot more fun. Of note of this year's cars is we've got the 18-inch rims and low profile tyres. Going to be interesting to see what difference that makes to the handling, physics and racing. We are of course in the Prema team. Who else? F2 champion Mick Schumacher. We're at Melbourne, the race that never happened in real life, and we're in the middle of the grid. So let's see what I think and let's see how we get on. Right. Now, this is not my speciality. I can never get these things off the line, and funny enough, the more I practice, the worse it seems to get. I think I overthink it. But we're off the line now, so let's get going. Oh yeah, we're on the super soft, super sticky tyres, but they are cold, and we are bunched up a bit in the AI here. Now I have gone into the options and set the driver aids completely off, so everything I do is done by me, but I didn't go in there and start fiddling around with the AI and race settings, so these are default AI. So we'll find out what they're like. So what's my quick first impressions of F1 2020? Well, I'm very impressed. What did surprise me is the level of hardware support for us PC racers. My AccuForce direct drive wheel was recognised right from the word go. I was able to calibrate it in game, set it up, and there's even a profile for my Sim Commander software, so I can use the full 900 degrees of rotation without lag and too much play or problems. It's brilliant. And I can now tweak the force feedback to my heart's content via Sim Commander. Oh, yep. And I can in time get it absolutely nailed. But I've got to say, out the box, brilliant. Dead impressed. I've had to abandon playing previous versions, from years gone by, where it just would not fully support. Oh, sorry. All my PC gear. So they have obviously thought about us PC users. Oh, I knew that was too late on the brakes. Worth a try. What is weird though is it must have been a very brief thought about us PC racers, because although they include support for direct drive wheels, they don't include support for a mouse. I just can't get that. Now I'm lucky, I've got a little mini media keyboard that's got direction pads and a enter button in the middle, so I can navigate menus through that because it's mounted on my rig just by my wheel. So it hasn't been the complete hassle that it can be for some of us PC users and our rig setups. It's a real shame that. I don't know why they can't just add mouse support in. It can't be that hard. It's, you know, but they do it in Dirt Rally. Well, to a fashion, I suppose. But hey ho, can't have everything. Oh, what a pass. What do I think about these F2 cars? They sound fantastic. Proper raw engine note. You know that you've got a big combustion engine sat behind you, and you can actually hear it. It's raw, it's real. And you've even got the chatter from the dump valve, the wastegate, from the turbo. I love it. Brilliant. Really well done by Codemasters. In fact, the graphics are really good. I've got a Samsung ultra wide, so I'm running at this at 3440 by 1440. Runs really well, looks fantastic. Cars are really detailed and well modelled. Cockpits are correct. It's fantastic. The attention to detail is really nice. I love it when developers take the time to get it right. Still can't believe there's no VR support though. This game is one of those titles that would really benefit from being sat in a 3D immersive cockpit. But it is what it is. But it does look good. I know you've got that sort of fogging in the very far distance that all Codemasters games seem to have. I'm assuming it's a something to do with performance, which, you know, I can live with. I haven't got a problem with that. Everything you should be looking at, everything that's up close to you, looks good. Tell you what though, you know, for an out the box experience, well, I haven't really fully set everything up. Do you know what? They've got this pretty much spot on. I could probably tweak the AI up a little bit. They're a bit slow out of some of the corners, but they're not doing anything stupid. They're not doing that, you know, sometimes you see AI doing sort of like jerky turning, or they stab the brakes a lot, but no. They do look half human, half believable. I'll tell you what you can't knock Codemasters for. Oh, nearly lost it. No ABS or traction control. Oh, now I've gone in too deep. I was in the wrong gear. Yeah, tell you what Codemasters do is their attention to details to these F1 games. They're the only ones out there that, you know, allow you to drive a complete F2 or F1 season with everything, all the tracks, the teams, the cars, deliveries, everything. It's the full FIA circus in your front room, and you just can't find that level of immersion or experience in any other title. Other PC sim racing titles may do bits better, but nothing can give you the overall complete package that this title does. And now, with the fact that it supports high-end PC gear, I think this has got to be the... Oh, sorry, I'll change that again. This has got to be the best version of F1 that Codemasters have ever put together. And I am really enjoying it. Oh, I love the fact that you can just throw these cars about. If you ever watched any real F2 racing, you'll know that the cars are always close, darting about, diving up and underneath each other, side by side, banging wheels. You can get a real taste of that with Codemasters version. Brilliant job. Very impressed. Very impressed. It's not the big arcadey racer that didn't support any high-end wheels or equipment from years ago. Oh, look at that, look. I'm driver of the day. But yeah, no. First impressions, impressed with the core game itself and everything that it supports. But I really am enjoying these F2 cars. Love the way they sound, love the way they handle. It feels like I can experience in virtual form what I've been watching out on track in the real world. Brilliant. If you can get it while it's on offer, well worth checking out, well worth buying. Right, that's it. Oh, there's the guys on the podium. Oh well, with a few more races under my belt, get a little bit more used to the F2 cars, I'm sure I can join these gentlemen up there later. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my first impressions. Let me know in the comments if you've tried it out, what you think. And we'll see you in the next one. Remember, in the meantime, race hard, race fair. See you later.